Introduction. Manifestation is not about forcing reality to conform to your will. It's about aligning yourself with truth so deeply that reality reflects your essence. Every spiritual tradition, when stripped to its core, teaches that we are co-creators with the universe. Whether through prayer, visualization, or focused intention, the act of manifesting is a sacred practice grounded in the universal truth of oneness. This book is a practical guide for those ready to create a life aligned with purpose, not through manipulation or fantasy, but through clarity, consciousness, and action. By applying timeless spiritual principles in a focused, grounded way, you can learn to manifest a life of fulfillment, service, and joy. This is not a book of tricks. It's a map for transformation, rooted in spiritual law, structured with practical steps. It draws from the core teachings of the world's wisdom traditions and brings them into a modern, accessible framework for creating your life from the inside out. Let's begin. Chapter 1: Manifesting from Unity. Manifestation begins with the mindset of unity, not lack. Most people attempt to manifest from a place of separation. I don't have this, so I want it. But if you believe you're separate from what you desire, you block it. True manifestation is not attracting something external. It's expressing something internal. It's letting what is already spiritually real become physically visible. The wisdom traditions teach that all is one. If we are not separate from the universe, then we are also not separate from the resources, people, or opportunities needed to fulfill our purpose. The shift occurs when we stop trying to get and instead begin to align, embody, and express. From this perspective, manifestation becomes a process of remembrance. You are not calling something in from elsewhere. You are awakening to what already exists as potential within your field of consciousness. When you align with that potential, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and behaviorally, reality begins to mirror your inner coherence. Unity shifts the questions, from how do I get this, to how do I embody what already is, from why is it not happening, to where am I not in harmony with it? From I need this to be happy to this is an extension of the joy I already carry. When you manifest from unity, you no longer grasp at life, you partner with it. This partnership is subtle, steady, and grounded. It means being deeply honest with yourself about what you want, why you want it, and whether it's truly in alignment with your soul, not your ego. Practice embodying unity before you manifest. Sit quietly and close your eyes. Breathe slowly. Imagine a desire you wish to manifest. Ask yourself, what would it feel like if this were already part of my life? Focus not on the image of the thing, but the frequency of it, the peace, confidence, joy. Let yourself become that version of you. Let it settle in. From this state, write down one inspired action that naturally flows. This is not imagination for escape. It's embodiment for alignment. This is the foundation. Before we clarify goals, reprogram beliefs, or take bold actions, we must root ourselves in unity. Manifesting from unity is not faster, but it is truer. It doesn't guarantee instant gratification. It offers something better, congruence with your soul's path. And in that space, miracles become ordinary. Chapter 2: The Core Formula for Manifesting. Manifestation isn't magic, it's a formula. And like any effective formula, it works when applied with consistency, intention, and integrity. Across all traditions and modern approaches, the most successful manifestation practices contain 4 essential components. Clarity. Know exactly what you want and why. Alignment. Become the version of yourself who lives it. Action. Take meaningful steps in the direction of your vision. Surrender. Release the outcome and trust the process. Let's explore each one. 1. Clarity. Define what you want and why. Vague desires produce vague results. Clarity is power. To manifest something, you must define it, clearly, specifically, and soulfully. But clarity isn't just about external details, it's about inner truth. What are you really seeking? What feeling are you trying to create? Is your desire rooted in alignment, or is it a mask for fear, ego, or avoidance? A powerful way to gain clarity is to ask, what do I truly want, And why does it matter to me? If no one could judge me, what would I desire? How would my life feel if I already had this? Clarity bridges desire and purpose. When your vision is authentic, you tap into creative power that naturally attracts and organizes life around it. 2. Alignment. Embody the energy of the outcome. Once you are clear, alignment becomes your next focus. This is about identity, not just thinking differently, but being differently. If you want peace, become peaceful. If you want abundance, cultivate the energy of generosity and trust. Ask yourself daily, what would the version of me who already lives this do today? How would they speak, walk, work, relate, rest? Alignment isn't about perfection, it's about resonance. You're not trying to fake a future, you're learning to live the frequency of it now. When you resonate with what you want, you magnetize it. 3. Action. Move with intention. The universe meets you at your level of commitment. Inspired action is not about hustling, forcing, or controlling. It's about showing up, doing your part, and responding to the guidance that flows when you're in clarity and alignment. Take actions that reflect your new identity, move energy, and create momentum. Honor the next natural step, even if small. Waiting for perfect timing often stalls manifestation. Instead, take imperfect action from a clear, aligned state, and let the path reveal itself step by step. 4. Surrender. Let go to let flow. Surrender is not giving up. It's giving over, releasing your attachment to outcomes while maintaining trust in the process. This final step is often the hardest. When you've done the inner and outer work, the ego wants control. But true manifestation requires spaciousness. Surrender invites trust in divine timing, receptivity to better outcomes than imagined, detachment from how it must happen. When you release control, you create room for grace. Practice applying the formula. Choose one desire. For each of the 4 pillars, write, my clear and aligned desire is. The version of me who lives this is. The next action I can take today is. I choose to release and trust by. Read your responses aloud and feel the energy shift. This formula is simple, but when practiced regularly, it becomes a way of living. It is the engine behind aligned manifestation. In the next chapter, we'll explore how your beliefs and self-concept either amplify or block this process. Manifestation is not just about what you do, it's about who you believe you are. Chapter 3. The role of belief and identity. If you want to change what shows up in your life, you must first change who you believe you are. Beliefs are the filters through which we perceive, interpret, and interact with reality. They determine what we consider possible, what we expect, and what we subconsciously allow or resist. Your identity, the story you tell yourself about yourself, anchors your beliefs. It's not enough to visualize abundance if you still identify as someone who is not good with money. Your manifestations will never outgrow your self-concept. 1. Beliefs shape experience. Imagine 2 people starting a business. One believes, people want what I have, I create value. The other believes, I'll never be good enough, no one takes me seriously. Their strategies might be identical, but their results will be wildly different, not because of luck, but because of belief. To manifest effectively, you must uncover and rewire limiting beliefs. Begin by identifying recurring thoughts that make you feel powerless, small, or stuck. Ask, where did I learn this? Is this absolutely true? Who would I be without this belief? 2. Upgrading your identity. Identity work is about choosing a version of yourself aligned with your vision, and practicing being that version until it becomes real. You don't have to fake it. You simply need to familiarize your nervous system with the feelings, thoughts, and behaviors of the future you. Ask, who do I need to become to live this life? What does that version of me believe? How do they carry themselves? Make it tangible. Choose one belief a week to reinforce. Say it out loud, write it daily. Act on it in small, consistent ways. Eventually, your identity shifts, and your external world follows. 3. The mind-body connection. Beliefs aren't just mental, they're embodied. If you say I am confident but your posture is slouched, breath shallow and voice uncertain, your body is broadcasting doubt. Use your body as a tool for belief alignment. Sit or stand like your future self. Speak like them. Breathe deeply and consistently. These small shifts train your system to support the identity you're growing into. 4. Reprogramming techniques. Some effective tools for belief and identity rewiring include affirmations. Use present tense, emotionally resonant statements. Visualization. See yourself living your desire with all 5 senses. Inner dialogue editing. Catch negative self-talk and consciously reframe it. Mirror work. Speak affirmations to yourself while looking in the mirror. Anchoring. Pair a belief with a physical gesture. Practice self-concept audit. Identify one desire you're trying to manifest. Write down your current beliefs about yourself in relation to that desire. Ask, are these beliefs supportive or limiting? Rewrite each limiting belief into a powerful present tense alternative. Choose one new belief to embody daily for the next week. You manifest from who you are, not just what you think. And who you are is, at its core, changeable. When your identity aligns with your vision, manifestation becomes inevitable. Next, we'll anchor these internal shifts with external practices, daily routines that keep your energy aligned and your focus clear. Chapter 4. Daily Alignment Practices. True manifestation isn't a one-time effort, it's a way of life. It's the result of continuously aligning your energy, focus, and habits with your intention. This chapter gives you simple, sustainable daily practices to stay tuned to the frequency of what you're creating. 1. Morning alignment. Begin with intention. The way you start your day shapes the way your energy flows. A few mindful minutes in the morning can create a powerful ripple effect. Suggested routine. Stillness. Sit in silence for 5 minutes and simply breathe. Affirmations. Speak out loud a few powerful present tense truths. Visualization. See your day unfolding successfully. Feel your future as now. Journaling prompt. What energy do I choose to embody today? Start small. Even 5 minutes can powerfully direct your vibration. 2. Embodied alignment. Living your intention. Throughout the day, return to your intention. The goal isn't perfection, it's presence. Make small conscious choices that reflect your future self. Ask, what would my aligned self do in this moment? Is this action, thought, or choice in harmony with my vision? Create simple cues that keep you grounded. A reminder word on your phone lock screen. A meaningful object in your workspace. A body check-in before meals or meetings. 3. Emotional awareness. Navigating triggers. Emotions are energy and guidance. Use them. Don't suppress or ignore uncomfortable feelings. Instead, pause and name the emotion. Ask, what belief is creating this feeling? Recenter with breath and truth. Negative emotions don't block manifestation, resisting them does. When you meet them with presence and compassion, you return to alignment faster. 4. Evening integration, reflection and reset. Your day is your teacher. Use the evening to harvest insights and reset your energy. Suggested practice. Write down one thing that went well. Reflect on where you felt most aligned. Release any tension or frustration through writing, breath, or meditation. Affirm a peaceful close. Sleep is sacred. It's a time of healing, integration, and intuitive guidance. Treat it as part of your manifestation practice. 5. Consistency over intensity. You don't need hours of rituals or extreme discipline. What matters is regular, sincere presence. 5 minutes of alignment every day is more powerful than sporadic bursts of effort. Practice your personalized daily ritual. Choose one morning practice, one midday anchor, and one evening reflection. Commit to doing them for 7 days. Track how you feel, what shifts, and what new insights arise. Daily alignment is where the inner becomes outer. When you live intentionally, consistently, and consciously, manifestation stops being something you do, it becomes who you are. Chapter 5. Manifesting as a spiritual path. Manifestation isn't just about getting what you want, it's about becoming who you're meant to be. Every desire that stirs in you is an invitation to grow. When you respond consciously, manifestation becomes a tool for spiritual awakening, not just material achievement. 1. Desires as teachers. Desires aren't random. They're often signals from your soul, pointing toward your next lesson or evolution. Instead of labeling desires as good or selfish, ask, what deeper truth is this desire reflecting? Who am I being called to become through this? What part of me is asking to be seen, healed, or expanded? Seen this way, desires become sacred, not distractions, but directions. 2. Karma, Dharma, and the law of manifestation. Many spiritual traditions speak of karma and dharma. Manifestation works within this framework. Your past choices influence your current reality. Your present alignment shapes how you fulfill your deeper purpose. When you align your desires with your dharma, manifestation becomes smoother. You stop chasing outcomes that don't belong to you, and instead begin attracting what's truly yours. 3. Manifesting your lessons. Sometimes what manifests doesn't look like what you asked for, but it's exactly what you need. A lost job may teach surrender. A challenging relationship may mirror your hidden beliefs. A delayed dream may reveal your real fear of success. Ask, what is life trying to teach me here? How is this experience helping me grow? What would my higher self do in response? Manifesting from the soul means trusting that everything you attract has purpose, even if that purpose is to stretch or refine you. 4. Co-creation with the divine. You are not manifesting alone. Call it the universe, God, Source, Spirit. There is a force greater than you working with you. When you surrender your agenda and attune to that force, manifestation becomes co-creation. Try this affirmation: I am creating in harmony with divine intelligence. This perspective brings peace. You don't need to control the entire path, just take the next aligned step and let the greater rhythm carry you. 5. From manifestation to service. Eventually, manifestation shifts from what can I get to how can I serve. You begin to realize that your desires, gifts, and resources are not just for your benefit, they're meant to uplift others. Your purpose is part of a larger tapestry. Ask, how can my manifestations benefit the collective? How can I use what I've created to support healing, truth, or unity? Practice turning desire into dharma. Identify one strong desire you currently have. Ask, what lesson is embedded in this desire? Ask, how might this desire fulfilled help me serve others? Write a short statement combining your intention with a commitment to grow and serve. When you walk the path of spiritual manifestation, every desire becomes an opportunity to remember who you are, a soul expressing itself through human experience. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to stay grounded when challenges arise, and how to dissolve resistance and doubt before they derail your progress. Chapter 6. Overcoming resistance and doubt. Even when you're clear, aligned, and taking action, resistance can still arise. Doubt can creep in. Life can feel slow or chaotic. This chapter is about how to work with those moments, not as failures, but as invitations to deepen trust and resilience. 1. Recognize resistance for what it is. Resistance isn't proof you're failing, it's proof you're growing. It often appears just before a breakthrough, when old patterns are being challenged. Common forms of resistance: procrastination, negative self-talk, emotional overwhelm, distraction and avoidance. Instead of fighting resistance, get curious. What am I afraid of right now? What belief is this resistance protecting? What part of me needs reassurance or support? 2. Reframe doubt as a signal, not a stop sign. Doubt doesn't mean you're wrong, it means your nervous system is being stretched. Let it be a signal to pause, breathe, and return to truth. Try this when doubt arises. Breathe deeply. Say, this is just a feeling, I don't need to believe it. Reconnect to your why. Read your journal, your affirmations, or your vision. Faith is a muscle. It strengthens with use. Doubt is its gym. 3. Detach from timing, not intention. One of the greatest sources of frustration in manifestation is timing. We expect instant results, but the universe operates on a bigger timeline. There may be variables you're not aware of, alignments that take time. Hold this mantra. I release control over when and how. I trust it is on the way. 4. Return to presence. Most resistance and doubt live in the mind, replaying the past or fearing the future. The solution is to come back to now. Ask, what can I do right now to feel more connected? What simple action can I take from love, not fear? Can I breathe into this moment and trust it's enough? Often, taking one small aligned step dissolves the fog of doubt. 5. Use setbacks as a mirror. If something goes wrong, don't immediately abandon your path. Reflect instead. What was this experience revealing? Did I ignore intuition or force an outcome? How can I use this feedback for realignment? Setbacks are not punishments, they're corrections. Practice the grounding reset when you feel lost, overwhelmed, or stuck. Stop. Place a hand over your heart. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Repeat 3 times. Ask, what is one truth I can anchor into right now? Take one small grounded action that honors your intention. Resistance and doubt are part of the journey, not signs you failed, but signs you're evolving. Meet them with compassion, not shame, with understanding, not judgment. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to recognize when manifestation is working, and how to live in the flow of an aligned, co-creative life. Chapter 7. Living the Manifested Life. So, how do you know when manifestation is working? It's not always fireworks or instant wins. More often, it's subtle. It's the way things click into place, how peace replaces anxiety, and how synchronicity seems to surround you. Manifestation becomes a lifestyle, a natural expression of your alignment with self, soul, and source. 1. Signs you're in the flow. Here's how manifestation tends to show up when you're in harmony. Opportunities appear without force. You feel calm, even when things are uncertain. You make decisions easily. Synchronicities increase. You feel grateful without needing things to change. These signs point to inner coherence. They show that you're embodying your truth and allowing life to meet you there. 2. The role of joy and gratitude. Joy and gratitude aren't just byproducts of manifestation, they're tools for it. When you feel joy, you become magnetic. When you express gratitude, you amplify abundance. Daily questions to keep you attuned. What can I celebrate today? What beauty or goodness is already here? How can I express appreciation? Through thought, word, or action? 3. Refining your vision. Living the manifested life doesn't mean you stop dreaming. It means your visions evolve. As you grow, your desires clarify. You begin to seek what truly nourishes your spirit, not just your ego. Stay in touch with your evolving vision. Update your intentions regularly. Reflect on what still feels aligned and what doesn't. Allow new inspiration to emerge without judgment. 4. Serving from abundance. When your life is rooted in alignment, you naturally start giving from overflow. Manifestation becomes service. You realize you have something to offer, not just in grand gestures, but in daily presence. Ask, how can I show up more fully in my relationships, work, or creativity? Where can I give what I once longed to receive? Who might benefit from what I've learned? 5. The ongoing path. Manifestation doesn't end with achieving goals. It continues as a dynamic, unfolding journey. You'll revisit lessons, you'll reset your alignment, you'll deepen your identity. And that's the beauty of it. The manifested life isn't perfect, it's authentic, it's spacious, joyful, grounded. It reflects your inner truth outward. Practice anchoring the manifested life. Write down 3 ways your life has already transformed. Name 3 qualities you've embodied more fully. Set 1 intention, not forgetting, but forgiving. Affirm, I live in harmony with my vision. I serve from my wholeness. You've built the foundation. You've walked the path. Now you get to live it, moment by moment, breath by breath, from presence to possibility. Up next, a closing reflection to bring it all together, and practical spreads and rituals to keep your alignment strong. Epilogue, integration and tools for the path. Manifesting is not a destination, it is a way of being. You've learned how to clarify desire, align your energy, act with purpose, and surrender the outcome. You've explored the spiritual and practical dimensions of creation. Now, let's close with tools to continue the journey with clarity and ease. These exercises and tarot card spreads are designed to keep your alignment sharp, your insights deep, and your energy flowing. 1. The Manifesting Breath Exercise. Sit or stand comfortably. Inhale deeply through the nose, saying silently, I receive. Exhale slowly through the mouth, saying, I release. Repeat for 2 to 5 minutes. End with an intention. Today, I walk in alignment. 2. The Weekly Reset Exercise. Reflect on one thing that aligned this week. Acknowledge one challenge and the lesson it brought. Recommit to one intention. Write a new affirmation for the week ahead. 1. Morning Manifestation Tarot Spread. Use this spread at the start of the day to align with your intention. Card 1. What energy is available to me today? Card 2. How can I best align with it? Card 3. What action will anchor my manifestation? 2. Block and breakthrough spread perfect for when you feel stuck or uncertain. Card 1. What is blocking my flow? Card 2. What belief underlies this block? Card 3. What lesson am I meant to learn here? Card 4. What shift is ready to occur? Card 5. What action will support my breakthrough? 3. Aligned Vision Spread. Use monthly or quarterly to refine your vision. Card 1. What is my current aligned goal? Card 2. What strength am I bringing to it? Card 3. What unseen influence is helping me? Card 4. What challenge do I need to navigate? Card 5. What belief must I reinforce? Card 6. What inspired action is required? Card 7. What is the potential outcome? Final affirmation. I am a conscious creator. I trust the process. I live my purpose. I walk the path with clarity, joy, and love. This book may be complete, but your journey is ever unfolding. Trust yourself, trust the process, and remember, the life you seek is seeking you too.